Welcome back, everybody. So let's go ahead and do some more work on our lovely little Tiger Moth trainer. And I'm going to leave these enabled, time limits and expert mode. Like we learned in the last video, that expert mode don't show if you successfully completed a task right up until the very end. So we won't be sure if we did a really good job. Alright, let's continue. Let's go with 12 o'clock and go for the airfield. Kind of want to see planes flying by. Hangar is also nice, but airfield is a little bit more immersive. And I'm not sure when we are going to advance to the next plane, but we are doing some work here in the beginning with the Tiger Moth and then work our way up to more complex warplanes. And I actually also would love to see a game with classic jet airliners, like for example the 727, although it would be more complex, but still not as complex, like for example A380 or A350. Yeah, those things would be really hard to model. Alright, there's going to be a lot of landings today, so make sure that the undercarriage is in good condition. Alright, boss. Now, don't you want to complete it right away? So, undercarriage. Now to check the gears. And let's see, we need the lift. Oops, still messing around with the not inverted y-axis on the mouse. And I'm also going to use this little fella right here. Hoist this up. There we go, and maybe check also here tail skid. Don't really have a tail wheel in this airplane, so diagnose it. And there we go. Suspected it that much that the tail skid is damaged as well. Also check out the wheels. And maybe also the wheel cap could be. And damaged. Maybe there's something else here we can do. Left compression leg, it's pristine, and go for the right one. Still getting used to all these controls. Right, looks like we only have to replace the wheels and also the tail skid right there. So expert mode doesn't really highlight all the bolts. We need to untighten and get it out. Yeah, later in the game we will be dealing with much more complex mechanical issues. It will be more and more complex. Like for example, we have to take apart the whole engine and put it back together, and especially on expert mode it's going to be much harder. And then later with the Spitfire and also a couple of bombers, it's going to be much more difficult. Alright, so that's done. And let's go back to the tail skid. Alright. Looks like there are a couple more bolts right here, so let's get rid of them. And also here, oh, a lot of bolts here. Alright, now we have it. And can we actually repair any of these? No, so we have to replace them. We get a little bit of a bonus if we can repair some parts. And let's do the tail skid first. Going back to the reinstall mode, or what's the correct word for that? Assembly mode. Tail skid back in, now in pristine condition. Also here, 3 of these. And hopefully that's done it. Yeah, on not expert mode, all these bolts are highlighted. It looks like we did it. Okay. And let's go back, install or reinstall these gears or wheels. And put the wheel cap back on. So, if anybody is watching, then I'm going to expand the channel with not just aviation content, but with also other games, like for example this game, not necessarily a flight simulator. Mainly up to this point I was doing Explain 11 videos, and I'm going to keep those coming as well. Maybe when I get it, and when I get a better computer, I'm going to also do some of the new flight simulator. But for now, I'm just going to keep going with other games as well. Recently I made a list of all my games that I can play, and it ended up being 590, so I'm going to use a randomizer, and I'm going to start playing those games, maybe just do one video, and what those games have to offer at this day and age, or maybe whole playthroughs. I guess we'll see. Alright, do we need to refuel? Yes, we do. Weather is nice today. Actually, I'd love to see some more life here. A couple of people riding around, jeeps, maybe a dog or a cat. So, let's fill it up. There we go, and I think we are done. Let's pull the hose and check out if it's screwed back in. Fuel tank cap. And let's see what kind of a job we did today. Perfect job. If we would have missed a bolt or did not tighten one, then we would have a message here that but we did a perfect job, so quite happy with that, and continue. Still on the Tiger Moth, please check the spark plugs while preparing the aircraft. Lesser assemblies, this can be removed altogether, which will be covered later. For now, remember that clicking... Oops, come back here. Remove parts, yep. Got it. I think for these we have to go and open up the left and right engine cowling.
No.
What? No.
No.
And spark plugs, I think they are... Yes, they are on both sides. Here by the assembly cylinder where the pistons move around, right in there. There is a spark plug. So it looks like we don't have to remove this whole assembly. And now we get a damaged one. We also need to open this left engine cover up.
No.
Or this bottom. Where are the bolts for that? Yeah, it's kind of better in expert mode, where we don't really get guidance. I guess I just can hover the mouse while holding the left mouse button. and find where we need to click. But it's more fun to find out for ourselves here. How do we open this thing up? Maybe these guys? No. It looks like it is only joining and this side. Oh, there we go. And I got those. Looks like we are only dealing with 4 bolts right there. There we go. And now get rid of the left engine cover. Want to get to those spark plugs. Oh, we only have 2 rods, or what those things are. Well, let's look inside. Oh, there is one more. Okay, here are 4 more spark plugs. And the last one. It looks like we only have to replace one of them. And this was the damaged. And get it out. Oops. Is it out yet? No, just got rid of a bolt right there. Did not really want to do that. Inside. Right ignition wire. Oh, but anyway. I think I already have the spark plug. No. Still not out yet. We don't really need to get rid of the whole assembly right here.
No, sir.
Yeah, it's still right there. So let's try it from this side. No, there was a spark plug.
No.
Okay, I need to click on it first, but sometimes it could be really difficult to select the part that I really need. And I'm concerned there was one bolt that we untightened. Oh, but anyway, let's just replace the spark plug. There we go. Back to assembly mode, and I guess at the end we'll see what kind of or if we missed the bolt at all. Alright, spark plug is back in. Now we need to get these wires. And is there a bolt there? No. Yeah, but anyway. Put all of these components back in. I see it now. And here, go back under. And here we go. With the bottom engine cowling right back in. Let's make sure these bolts are back in and tightened. Yeah, sometimes these things are getting in the way, but looks like we did a fine job right there. And close it down. Also on the right side. And do we need a refueling? Yes, of course. Alright, and watch this guy drive away. Oh, he's not driving away. Maybe also not on expert mode. So let's see. How did we do? What? Cylinder head. Oh boy. That's not good. Alright, let's try this one more time. Yeah, that's it with the expert mode. Alright, this time let's do a better job. Yeah, probably I closed this valve too quickly before we can fully refuel the aircraft. So let's open it up.
No.
Oops. Maybe I do need to go back from expert mode just to learn about this plane a little bit more. Okay, get rid of this. And now here, left engine cover. Now I know what we should be looking for. And check the spark plugs. I know this one was the damaged one, but just make sure that no variations are between different tries, or when we restart, if there is some RNG involved, but I don't think so. No randomizer. Why is my view sliding? Did we have something to drink? Well, I guess mechanics in World War II Britain had some whiskey to go with the job here. Okay, now get this spark plug out. And cylinder head. Looks like this was not properly screwed in last time, but I don't see anything that or actually no bolts are highlighting here. Oh, but anyway, replace the spark plug. So I guess we can go through the campaign on with expert mode disabled and then go back to it again with expert mode on for some additional challenge, or we can just do the whole campaign or whole missions here with the different airplanes on expert mode. So put it back in. And I don't think this time anything got removed. And we got all 8 of them. Yes, they are all back in. And engine cover. And this time I'm just going to leave it until it's completely full. Okay. And does this fuel truck drive away? Yes, looks like he's going to go on his merry way. Okay, so that's why it didn't go last time, because we still had some room for fuel here in the wing tanks. So this time, let's see if we do a perfect job. Yes, we did. Okay, so let's do one more. Right at the takeoff, we were hit by a bird. Luckily, we were able to land safely. Not in the Hudson, but please fix the damage and check the compression legs. Landing was rough. And looks like we don't need to refuel the aircraft this time. Front windscreen, propeller and compression legs. Alright, front windshield. It looks damaged. Oh, blood everywhere. So that's one. The propeller is completely broken. Don't really need to diagnose it, but spinner is fine. Let's see if it suffered some internal damage as well. Screw hub, pristine. Spindle, yeah, looks like just the propeller. So let's get rid of these guys first. And now should be able to take down the propeller. Yes, there it is. Also check the compression legs right here. Oh, there they are. And can I just remove them? Or do we need the hoist? I think I should be able to. Oh well, I guess we do need to lift the airplane up a little bit. But I'm not sure if we need to remove the wheels for replacing these. Oops. Go back in. And lift it up. Okay, now it seems we can remove it. Just like that. Anything more? Oh, down there. There's one more. Alright, we're looking for just 3. Come on. Oh. Keep clicking on the wrong place. With these compression legs. But now I got it. And let's try to remove the windshield. Or windscreen. 2 bolts there, a couple of them here. And that should do it. It must have been a big bird. Break that propeller and then slam into the windscreen. Okay, so do we have anything to repair manually? No. To this truck here, or I don't know if is it lorry, the proper word in British. So everything is replaced. So add them back on. Three bolts right there. And 1, 2, and should be 1 down here as well. 3. That's done. Now I'll go for the windscreen. And normally I should be using a ladder, but we can do without. Oh, there is one. Almost did not do that. And also the cockpit is modeled. Nicely done. Yeah, I think in Cliff's Dover we can fly around with this plane. Do some training or just fly around. And what was the other one? Yeah, the propeller. I guess we don't need the lift anymore. So take a lift. And here we go. I think we are done. Airplane is ready to be flown once again. And I don't think refueling is needed. Yes, complete the mission. Bam, that's done. Perfect job. Marvelous. Okay, so that was fun once again, and in the next video we will continue our career as Sir Patrick Stewart, the plane mechanic for the Royal Air Force.